G'day and welcome everyone to the weekly. I've been doing it weekly, so the weekly star signs. I wasn't sure when I started to do the star signs again whether I would do it monthly or whatever, but it's a timeless reading, so it doesn't really matter when you're watching the star sign readings. When you're watching them, you were drawn there, and that's the information you need to hear. So what we're going to do is the 3 tarots to get some mini sort of reading there, and then I'll shuffle my trusted little poker deck just to get a little bit more information, and then we will have where you can ask a yes or no in your mind, maybe something you want answered at the moment. Yeah, so all the cards from the tarot will be different as I take them. I've shuffled and focused on everybody's star sign, and so basically they're in order of the star signs. So we'll be looking at from the top. So let's get straight to it. Let's get into Capricorn. Capricorn, what have we got for you guys? And everything should be upright. I did check all the cards to make sure they're upright. So if something is upside down, I might read it upside down today. Okay, Capricorn. Seems like you're dealing with something hard and fast and ready for action. It could be that you have problems with this particular character over here. This could be an Aquarian. It could also be a Gemini or a Libra energy. But she wants action. She wants it now. It could be you yourself, Capricorn, even though it's a different star sign. It doesn't have to be the star sign. For some of you, you might be dealing with a black-haired or dark brown, something like that, haired person. You might even be dealing with the law or military or something official, something government here. Now, I do feel for some of you there's a payout here. So if this was a lawyer, this is getting the payout. This could be inheritance, it could be money that was owed to you, it could be things like superannuation, retirement funds that are finally, like you're finally rushing in and you're getting this money. I think this over here, it can represent stubbornness, it can represent being defensive, but I feel like it's for you, it's sort of like stand your ground, have your say. So communication cards. So let's have a look at some more information for Capricorn. What's Capricorn need to hear today? What's Capricorn need to hear today? Pretty good cards there, Capricorn. Just don't get stuck on anything in the past with this card here. It can represent conversations about the past. Who did this? Who said what? I've got my water here. I've had this bizarre dry cough for months. Anyway, here we go. So let's see what we get for Capricorn. We have the businessman in the past. Double sevens coming out. So I do feel for some of you there is someone in spirit, possible heart attack. That's why they're not here anymore. Or it does look like someone that was healthy and everything and then they were gone. So it could have been some sort of incident, some sort of forced change, a health change, something like that. You do have the energy of either females or a male, because you've got both here on the table. So you might have more than one spirit energy around you right now. You've got the loving, caring, mothering kind of figure, and then you have the more sort of direct figure like this Queen of Swords here, Queen of Spades. It can be depression. This can be someone that's very depressed. It can be someone that's a widow. You know, it can be someone that's lost their partner. On a good note, this is someone that's very analytical. They work things out. They get things happening. These two are having a talk about a baby boy. So there's something like that. And then that 9 would turn into cesarean. But yeah, I'm not too sure why. If this is the father, he's either out of the picture or he's moved far away. He can't get there for the birth. So we've got all that sort of stuff going on. I do feel there's a nice friendship feeling going on over here. It's love and support. The 5 of Hearts doesn't have to just be a baby boy. It could actually be a reconciliation between people, friends, workmates or something like that. Maybe someone did something wrong. but you are being told to stand your ground. So as I said, if you have a yes or no question, think about that right now. And we'll just get 2 of these message cards out. You might get a yes, you might get a no, but you might just get a message. So what's Capricorn need to hear today? What's Capricorn need to hear today? We have going straight to the source. Girls night out, boys night out. So that matches with what we've got going on there. That is like the women getting together to plan that baby shower or that birthday party or that works get together. I do feel there's a lot of romantic cards here on the table. So if you have had some sort of forced change in your life, you might have had to change jobs, you might have had to change where you live, you might have even changed relationships. It does look like it's about to get very, very nice again. I'm wondering about this payout as well, whether that's some sort of plan for a trip. But yeah, it's nice energy going into a nice energy. Just be wary of this tension sort of card sitting over here. And also the person in spirit might have something to do with July or 7. Yeah, so go straight to the source. If you're trying to find out information right now, you need to go straight to whoever you want to talk to about it. Welcome, Aquarius. Let's have a look at what we have for you today. Hopefully some nice stuff. Oh, straight off the mark with the cheating, lying, stealing card coming out for the Aquarius people again. Now, I did say at the very beginning of this reading that I had checked these cards to make sure whether they were upside down or whatever, and I would decide if one did flip and it was upside down, whether to read it upside down or not. And because you've got this 7 of Swords sitting over here, I'm going to leave that like that. In the past, you've had problems with lies, deceit, secrets. You yourself could be cheating, somebody else could be cheating behind your back. It also can be overthinking something, like it's like holding on to something from the past that you know is no good for you. Because 7s can be changes that you want to make for your future, but you feel like there's some sort of forced change going on. Whatever this change is, it's going to make you very happy. So I feel like something needs to be let go of, something needs to... This can even be an argument. This is like 7 of Spades. Let's just see what else we get here. But yeah, because you've got the Sun there, the Sun is my favourite card in the deck. The Sun is about happiness and success. But this is some sort of forced change that you know needs to happen. There's something where you need to either leave a situation, leave a job. There's something that you still got some sort of attachment there, or something's holding on to you. And you see the woman, she's sneaking around. She's sneaking around here and gathering up things while people aren't looking. But people maybe are looking because we've got the Sun here. It's almost like if you do have some sort of secret, somebody's watching, it's about to come out. Now, the reason I say that is we've got the Queen of Cups sitting over here. Now, she to me is like the wife, the mother, the best friend, all out for looking out for people. Her cups are upside down, so she's upset or whatever. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're dealing with as well. This might be your own mother. Now, health-wise, this is forced changes that you need to do to be healthy and fit. But this over here is sort of showing me like there's lack of interest in it, or it's just sort of fading out. But anyway, let's have a look what else we get for you. Yeah, I'm just thinking that 7 of Swords. I feel like you may find something out, and forget about this being Cancer, Pisces or whatever. Just the energy of this card is mixed emotion, upset, not really sure what to do here. Maybe this secret or lie you're going to find out, or you have a secret or lie and you want to tell somebody. Either way, this could be your energy, that you find out something and you're upset, or something that you know that you reveal the truth, you're making somebody else upset. So anyway, here we go. What's Aquarius need to know right now? I think last week I did your cards and Aquarius actually got a pretty good reading. There's certain star signs. I think Scorpio tends to get this 7 of Swords sometimes. Anyway, here we go. Aquarius. 2 women. Yeah. Okay, Aquarius. Something's done and dusted. We have two women. We have this Queen of Cups energy here. We have this depressed kind of energy here. These two are very opposite kind of women, but something ties them together. And I've placed it straight over top the cheating, the lying, the stealing. So I don't know if you're going to be in conference with a best friend whose partner's cheating or something, or whether this is going on around you or some sort of suspicion. There is two women involved in a situation and one male. Now this male over here, he's watching what's going on here. He could be angry or he could go silent. He would possibly be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. I always say that the poker deck, that the red diamonds are fire, but a lot of people would disagree with me and say that that's an earth sign. Forgetting about the sign, this person would be young. It could even be a child. This is not being responsible for your actions, or somebody being irresponsible. We also have something to do with a car or a job sitting right here. It just looks, be on the lookout for some sort of argument. It's almost like two other people arguing and you're in the thick of it. This is the air sign. You are in your own reading, and then you've got this water sign energy here as well. It's looking like the only good thing I see about this right now is that we're going from a 6 to a 5 to a 2. So, but there's a definite imbalance here. This card, I have told people sometimes this can represent divorce. It can represent a very sort of like imbalance going on between two people. I'm not seeing anything to do with love and relationships or even marriages on here. So I'm wondering whether this is work. I'm wondering if all these people work together. This woman, and maybe this is another female over here, and there's been something here. Maybe the job's going down, maybe the job's not suited anymore, but it does look like work, because this Jack of Diamonds, it's just come to me now. The Jack of Diamonds can be a new opportunity to move to something else. And plus, if you do move to something else, it comes from a 6 down to a 2, or from a 7 down to a 2, because you have that big black 7 sitting over there. Anyway, Aquarius, if you've got a yes or no, think about it right now. What's Aquarius's messages for today? Sorry, Aquarius, it looks like it's... I got hopeful when I placed the sun after the 7, because I thought, oh no, the 7. But then when I seen this sun, I thought, well, you know, it looks like a turnaround here. If you have any kind of secrets, maybe it's time to talk about it. I think you might be talking to a good friend about whether they've been irresponsible or you've been irresponsible, but you're fearing some sort of argument and some sort of tension there. But this is about new opportunity, and it can represent text messages, it can represent emails. So this could represent some sort of messages being seen. I'd have to say that they don't look like they're nice messages. Okay, so here we go, Aquarius. Maybe once this blows up, then things will settle down. Because if this was double kings, it's a new job opportunity. But even though it's double queens, maybe this is a job with all females, that like it's a female-dominated industry. Like nursing's pretty much a lot of females. Hairdressing and what else have we got? Beauty therapists and those kind of trades. So this could be that kind of industry, but I'd have to say, if you do work in that industry, it doesn't look like it's going smoothly at the moment. It just looks like stress, and it sort of looks like this is lack of commitment to either a person or a job. And being that the only love sort of stuff here for Aquarius is these two queens, I feel that's someone you're dealing with. Okay, so Aquarius's messages, just think about a yes or a no. Okay, you get asking for help and take action now, don't wait. So I do feel that with that sun there, especially it's topping over this, either you know something and you want to tell somebody about it, or you want to tell somebody else to go tell that person, or there's some sort of message thing going on. You're being told to do it. being told, take the action, don't wait to see, you know, what's going to happen next. And also this asking for help. Well, maybe this is what this conversation is over here between these two females. They're wanting a bit of help. Okay, anyway, that's what we have for Aquarius today. Hi, Pisces. Let's have a look at you guys. Hopefully it's a better reading than the last one. Wow, Pisces, bloody hell. Well, the good news is, whatever heartbreak or someone's betrayed your trust or something in the past here, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, if you are dealing with an Aquarius at this time, Aquarius had the Seven of Swords, you've got the Three of Swords. So those two are sitting in tandem in the deck. You might be dealing with that kind of energy. I feel that you're making decisions here. We've got 2-2. This person's looking that way, this person's looking that way. You might be dealing with 50-50 split with money or property. You might also be discussing a different job. I just feel like this is forcing your hand to go in a new direction now. But it's almost like you want to go somewhere, you want to escape, you want to do something new, but you haven't got the money there. You're thinking, if I leave, where am I getting the money from? If I leave this job, if I leave this person, how am I going to cope financially? This is your new opportunity where you make your go of it. So let's just see what else we get for Pisces. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Now, Pisces, if you have a yes or no question in your head, I will be selecting some from my handwritten deck. You might get the yes or the no. So here we go. Pisces, what do they need to know? Okay, we've got a lot of male energy there. This is almost like the Aquarius reading. I think that Pisces being a water sign and Aquarius being the air sign, we got the same two women. These women don't get on. So there's some sort of disagreement. I feel that this is to do with work more so than a relationship. It could be a relationship simply because we've got this Queen of Hearts sitting here. If we just go by the energy of the cards, I feel like this is more mature people and this is young people, even children, sitting here on the end. I feel some sort of news is coming in and it's going to cause a ruckus. Be prepared for 5 weeks, 5 months, or something to do with work itself, something outside of your home life. Someone's either going silent or they've decided to bang. They need to have this conversation with you or you need to have it with them. You do have double twos, double fives, so you do have spirit energy here, male and female. February and May means something. With this Three of Swords, I'd have to say for one person it was a heart attack. If there's another person missing in your life, it possibly was a car accident with that car sitting there. That card, sorry. It can represent that's how they passed. I feel for Pisces, you're struggling with some sort of new adventure. You're not sure where your income's going to come from. You know you've got to change. The fives is all about changing, but because they're black, you're not ready to change right now. There may be a bit of a sickness around somebody. You need information from a new doctor. So this would be someone looking at the situation and trying to help. So like I said, Pisces, if you've got a yes or no, think about that right now. It'll just feel right and things will go your way. I do see that because it's almost like you've got a bit of stress and stuff going here and then the balance is out of whack and then finally the balance is restored and a choice has been made. And it's sort of like these are sitting over here. This is the struggles going on at the moment. You're more inclined to have arguments than have agreements at this time. It's sort of like someone feels like they're being put out of whack in your reading. Aries, let's have a look at Aries now. Nice cards, Aries, wow. Some of you are getting married or engaged or getting a new job. Wow, you've got information that's coming in. It could be slow, it could be something you've been waiting on. It's going to give you a choice. a choice of where you want to work, where you want to live, who you want to hang around, what you want to do with your life. But whichever choice you make, Aquarius, Aries, whatever choice you make, I feel it's going to be the right one, because this is success, happiness. I do feel this might be a financial reading. So let's have a look more at Aries. Aries, what does Aries need to know? Aries. Now we got the King and Queen power couple here. Work getting easier, but money causing major tension. Now, if that was an 8 of hearts or 8 of diamonds, I'd say that's a wedding celebration. It's everybody eating food and things like that, and happiness. But we have this power couple, married couple or business couple. I feel this reading might be around business and not so much a relationship. It could be around a medical issue as well. There is some sort of medication or food that you're eating or something like that that is actually causing the problem. I feel like there's a bit of disharmony within friendships and family here. But like I said, up here, it's like you've got some sort of information that come in. Maybe it's not enough information. If this is to do with medical, maybe you need more information. If this is to do with an actual job, you need more information. If it's a money investment, you need more information. I do feel that you might be headed for some sort of argument with a friend or a third party, or even a family member. So if you have a yes or a no, please think about that right now. (50-50) split. Girls' night out, boys' night out. So you need to have some fun. The girls' night out, boys' night out, with those cards being read, would have been a definite celebration, wedding, engagement party, all of that. I still do feel that's the energy as well. This could be the people all talking and everything. Maybe it doesn't go according to the way it was supposed to go, and that's what that 8's sitting there for. If it's work, just be prepared for, this can be secrets and stuff, chitty chatter, stuff going on in the background for Aries. Hey there, Taurus. Let's have a look at you guys. What do we got for you guys? Oh no, my least favorite card, the bloody moon. You've been making a choice in the recent past, or maybe even a few months ago or something. You decided which way you wanted to go. Now, some of you, not all of you, this might not resonate with everybody. Some of you might have been dealing with a third party situation. You're trying to find out and it's driving you nuts. This is sort of like the journey here. This, if it was this way, would be walking away from this and stop investigating. The moon's there because something's true and something's not true. Some things are hidden, and some stuff could be fantasy in your head as well, where you fantasize in a negative way. So what I mean is that if you're suspicious about someone's behavior at work, at home, whatever, I'm not seeing relationships or anything, so it could be work. If you're suspicious about it, the stuff that you don't know is almost like driving you nuts here. This is where you're thinking, it must be this, it must be that, maybe that person was there, maybe this happened, maybe this person stole this, maybe it's sort of like maybe, and you're driving yourself out of your mind here. This is where you're firm and strong. You make a decision which way you want to go. As I said, that can represent third party. So let's just see what the other information is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? Now think about a question you might have in your mind right now of something you want to know. Obviously you're not going to get the full answer because you've got the moon coming out. Let's give some nice cards to Taurus. What's Taurus need to know right now? Yeah, so if you have a yes or no, think about it when I cut these over here. See, like I said, you've got double 8s here, truth and lies. But this is really nice energy here. It's almost like you've been told something or someone's gone quiet and you were balanced. You might have a nice friendship, a nice job or whatever. You're very balanced, but then this moon energy come in and it's caused you a lot of sleepless nights, stress, maybe even arguments. But we do have the truth and lies here. We also have the energy of someone in spirit. They were either born or died in August, possibly from either drugs, alcohol, medication, something like that. And that might be what you're trying to find out. How did they die? What went on there? But I'm not feeling like, this could be the grief, but I'm not feeling like it happened just now. It might have been months ago or something, and it may be a relative or a good friend as well. Financially speaking, this looks like a financial decision. You've been really, really stressed about it. Where's the money going to come from? I bought this car, or I bought this business, or whatever. Don't worry about it. It looks like it's all going to sort itself out. As far as like relationships and stuff, don't worry about it. It's going to sort itself out. Things will turn around. So let's just have a look. Yes or no for Taurus, if you have a yes or no question. You might get the yes, you might get the no. It just all depends on what the cards want to give me, or you might just get two messages. Okay, they're not going to drop, so we'll just take the top two. Time to walk away, and something's not as bad as you think. So yeah, there's time to walk away here. Maybe walk away from the stress. Maybe walk away from the stuff going round and round in your head, because it's not as bad as you think. If it is a medical matter, it looks like a 5 out of 10 kind of thing. And the moon card could represent there's something underlying. It possibly is in the pelvic area, the bowel, the bladder, the kidneys, the liver. That might be something that needs to be looked at. If you think of this as bad medication, bad medicine, or drugs, or alcohol, or even gambling, this is the opposite. This is something that works, something that heals, something that fixes something. And like I said, time to walk away from whatever it is, a situation, a job, whatever it is, or just the secrets and the lies and not sort of knowing what's going on. And things aren't as bad as you think. I feel like you're going to be very happy eventually once you get through this bridge. The person on the other side, as I said, August maybe, or 8 or 16 means something, or March as well, March and 3 or 6. They could be saying like, there was 3 of us, or we were like the 3 musketeers. So that kind of energy is coming through as well in your mini little reading. Okay, we have up next Gemini. Good luck, Gemini. What are we going to get for you guys? Beautiful card. Not so great. Okay, so in the past, I feel like Gemini, you are true to your star sign. Balance, 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 Gemini. This is happiness and contentment and commitment. This is, I don't know what to do. This is sort of like rip off that blindfold. I need balance back. It's almost like you were balanced, then you need to rest and recuperate it, and now everything's out of whack. If this is a health-related matter, it's almost like you used to be healthy. You need to stop, you need to rest, you need to heal. And then you're sort of like, I don't know what to do next as far as my health goes. If this is stress, mental stress, it is getting better because the 4 is dropping to a 2. So it's almost like whatever's going on, the turmoil, as long as you rest and recuperate it. I'm just getting a message in my mind that you might need longer recuperation. So if you're supposed to rest up for the next 4 weeks, you've had surgery or something like that, don't start going out and about 2 weeks later, because you'll probably end up back here in the sick bed. If this is about a relationship, it's almost like something that really, really is like a soul connection, something really deep. It's a beautiful, deep connection. I think you or your partner might need some time apart. They might need some time to think. And there's some sort of decision they're trying to make. They're not too sure what they want to do. I do feel you've got a spirit energy around you. We'll just have a look to see if we get more information on that. Something to do with February, someone that passed over. Maybe they were on their sick bed and they're wanting you to rest. Okay, what does Gemini need to know? Yeah, you've definitely got 4 energy around you. So you've got April, someone, I feel like someone you're reading just looks like it's a message from the other side. I don't think this is a prediction kind of reading. I think this is more to do with someone is desperately trying to connect with some of my Gemini people out there. There's some sort of energy saying, my baby girl, my baby girl. It could have even been twins or triplet energy that I'm picking up on here. Not meaning that they're in spirit, but it could be that. It could even be 3 pregnancies. It could even be like they're talking about that they had 3 girls. We've got the pregnancy kind of cards. If we wanted to look at this as a thing, you need to heal. There's some sort of healing needs to go on. This is sort of like where you feel like something's going on in the background. It's almost like this card over here is your soulmate connection, and things just seem to be going pear-shaped here. It's almost like stress going from a 3 to a 9. There is something around jealousy or gossip and that you need to step away from. I feel like if you have some sort of female friend in the mix, you might need to time apart from whoever that is. So let's just have a look, Gemini. Imagine a yes or no question. You just had the secret admirer flip over, secret admirer. Okay, smile and be happy. Life's too damn short to be sad. Someone is needing your help. I'm wondering if someone's got injured. This could represent injury around the hip area. It could be a family member coming out here that they need help. I definitely feel female energy here, and they might need surgery. So I do feel like there's a bit of a stress ball coming here, and that's why you're got the blindfold on there. You're sort of like, what the hell do I do next? Just be wary of gossip, lies, getting involved in that kind of thing. It can represent someone that works in a violent sort of job. It can represent someone that works in prison. It could even be indicating somebody in prison, somebody that's in military, all of that sort of thing. It could be some sort of altercation here. Lots of people need to stay home, need to rest, recuperate, keep away from whatever this is over here. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing for Gemini. Gemini. It might be also that you're frustrated with some sort of move or something you want to do, and there's you know it's going to be a lot of hard work. That 10 of clubs could be a lot of hard work on its way for Gemini people. Okay, so on to good old Cancer. What's Cancer got in store? Okay, you might be getting an apology from someone, Cancer. I do believe this possibly came out last time. I'm not too sure if it came out in the Cancer reading. This is feeling of sadness, overwhelming sadness, but you've got happiness sitting right at your doorstep. It's like, you know, the balance is there, but your focused energies are sitting on some sort of sadness and past issue. This could be the cause of your sadness. This could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, male or female. It could be something official. So let's just see what else we've got for Cancer here. And then we got the flirty energy here as well. So this person could work in military, security, nighttime worker. This person could be an office worker, everybody's friend, very flirty, very fun. But I do feel that you've had some sort of remorse and sadness. Now, the good news is that if you've been worried about some sort of secrets or something, because these two energies don't connect. If they connect through work or something outside of the home. This connection's not sort of... it's not like a husband and wife or a boyfriend and girlfriend connection I'm seeing here. It's almost like she's on her journey, he's on his journey. Yeah, but if you... some sort of apology, or you've been crying or freaking out about something, Cancer, it's almost like this person's telling the truth. There is truth here. This person, I'm feeling the energy of needing to grow up. So let's just see what else messages we get for Cancer today. What does Cancer need to know today? Now, Cancer, if you do have a yes or no question, think about that in your mind, and when we pull these cards, we'll get a yes or no, maybe. Not always, but maybe. So far, it hasn't come out, the yes or the no. What's Cancer need to know? Okay, you have spirit energy here. You have someone that may have been born or died in May. I feel like you've got male and female energy and spirit trying to connect. Someone that may have had something to do with the digestive system or the bowel, the bladder, all those sorts of things. Someone that might have liked to drink as well. We've got a drinking card here. You're getting this coming out twice for you. So you might be dealing with this, if we look at it in a different way, you might actually be dealing with your own health here. This might be something you're worried about here, concerned. It does look like either there's some sort of medication or something that is not right for you. You might be eating, let's say you might be eating Brussels sprouts all the time, thinking it's fantastic for you. It's not fantastic for you. You need to eat beans, or you need to eat lettuce or whatever. So you could be ingesting something, you could be taking a drug, you could be drinking alcohol, whatever. I do feel like the happy home adjustment is sitting there because of truth and stuff, but it's also, just be wary of gossip, just be wary of communication that could turn into gossip. And this is sort of like you trying to balance yourself out when you're at home. You do have that happiness sitting right beside you, Cancer, if you decide to focus on that. This woman here, she's looking at the past. If this is you, usually the club energy to me is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It doesn't have to be, but and usually it's like a brown-haired woman or a even black hair or something like that. This could be, you're going to be very, very busy at home, and that might be all it is. But I do feel some of you are waiting for some sort of apology, or you might be a bit sad. Yeah, and if this is all about work, because I do have this love card here, but the rest of the cards, if that wasn't there, this looks like it's all to do with work or chitty chatter going on. This could be messages, maybe they're flirty messages, because we've got this flirty sort of energy here. So let's just see, yes or no. Stand your ground and say no. Now that can be a no as well. And yeah, I forgot to mention, that could be baby girl as well. So you might be dealing with a baby girl, a woman with brown or black hair. It's just sort of like it's disruptive though. It's kind of disruptive what I'm seeing there. Now also I failed to mention here, this can be the sexual organs and fertility. There is a problem, but there's a baby girl sitting there, so there's a problem with what you're taking or whatever. So if you're trying to get pregnant, or you are pregnant right now, you need to be very careful what you're taking. Go and see the doctor if you're unwell, things like that. It's almost like she's watching this, what's gone on in the past, and I don't know why he's sitting there in the middle of your cards like that. It's almost like he's saying, this is true, this is the right thing to do. It's causing upset and fears and all that sort of stuff. And then we've got this nice little adjustment sitting here in the middle of your cards. But for some of you, I feel like you've done a lot of work, and then you've dropped down and there's hardly any work, and then you've got a whole load of work coming up, because this can be like study, talking, finding things out. Okay, Cancer, so that's what we've got for you. Okay, Leo, let's have a look at your cards for today. Finally, you're going to escape here. We got this Seven of Pentacles energy. Some of you might be over-analysing the past. Some of you might be needing to analyse the situation or a financial situation. I feel like a lot of my Leo people out there, that you're manifesting change. I think some of you are escaping a job, a situation, a relationship. You're moving to where you know that you're going to be well adjusted, and then you're manifesting this whole thing. You've probably already been manifesting. So let's see what else we get for Leo. What messages we've got for Leo. All right, that one will jump out straight away. See how it jumped out on top of there? Some of you are manifesting a baby boy. Others are manifesting a job that feels right. Some of you might be manifesting a new car that's going to make you happy. Okay, what have we got for Leo? Okay, we got a relationship out of whack here. Something's coming to an end. Now, I mentioned about baby boy. This is pregnancy and baby boy, and very happy. Very, very good. There's a lot of fear, and it's coming off a male. So it might be one of these men that it's the first new baby and everything, and they're terrified. They're terrified. But there's going to be a lot of happiness and things here. Leo, you do have your wishes coming true. I feel for some of you, you might be single energy. It might be that you, at some time ago, something come to an end. There may be someone trying to come and rekindle a spark with you. It does look like parts of whatever the relationship was, whether it's work or a personal or love relationship, it looks like parts of it will never be the same again, but it does look like it's going to be very happy and very truthful energy. Okay, Leo, so if you have a yes or no, think about it now. Big surprise is coming. Maybe third party situation. Now, I do not feel third party situation. The fact that there's a reconciliation here may mean that in the past there was a third party, and then this is trying to restore balance again. And the third party could be to do with parents interfering, kids interfering, all of that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's what we have at this moment for Leo. Okay, so let's have a look at Virgo. What have we got for Virgo today? Oh, Virgo. So, you're hanging around waiting for the right moment. Waiting, watching, observing. You might be waiting for a job. You might be waiting for a relationship. You might be waiting to tell someone something. Unfortunately, we got it sitting right next to the Tower. So the Tower is, some people go, oh no, the Tower, disaster, oh my God. Now the Tower is sitting there, so even if you hang around and wait, and let's say you need to talk to somebody about something and you fear the Tower, you think, oh my God, if I talk to this person about this particular thing, all hell's going to break loose. The Tower is here telling you that if you don't take that leap, you will get pushed. It's going to happen. It's almost like something happens, some sort of hanging around, watching, observing. Tower comes out, but look, Virgo, what have you got sitting right over here? You may be dealing with an Aquarius. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. That might be what this is all about. We'll get some more information. But the star is sort of like, after this boom, the star comes out. It's almost like you're relieved or something. That's what I feel. It's sort of like hesitation, argument, relief. It's sort of like going from should I, shouldn't I, not too sure, very, very scared here, and boom, and then it's balanced. It's okay. Okay, that obviously wanted to come out for you guys. This is something to do with your home life, being a bit on the rocks, because we got that 4 there. Could be female energy as well that's causing a Tower moment. What does Virgo need to know right now? What's Virgo need to know for the week ahead? This is nearly the same reading that Leo got with the poker deck. This is like rekindling something from the past. It can be a reunion with somebody. It can be an apology as well. It's almost like you're hanging around waiting for an apology, or you're hanging around waiting to talk to someone and tell them the truth and apologize. Because this is a truth card. We have this fear of commitment here. This is like fear. Sometimes these two cards together, especially with that, can be a lawyer and divorce proceedings that have happened because of some sort of Tower, but it's all going to be okay because we got the wish card, and then we got all your wishes and dreams coming true, and then we've got truth and moving forward. Now, for a lot of you out there, this could be fears and stuff around a birth and a pregnancy, because this is baby boy, the 9 months of pregnancy. You might be doing it on your own as well. It's almost like when you look at the cards over here, this is where you want to talk, but you're sort of like, oh, I don't know about this. And then you fear either losing a partnership, losing a job, losing a friendship. It's like fears around this, like this is boom, oh my gosh. But then once it's all settled and on the table, this is like all your dreams come true. Some of you might be wanting to leave a job. Some of you might be wanting to tell somebody something. but it's almost like once you do, it's really, really nice over here. Now, for those of you that are single right now, this is hanging around waiting for this perfect person and maybe deciding about rekindling with someone from your past. But then you feel like, oh, geez, this is disaster. This doesn't work. And then just when you're not looking, you're happy. And Mr. Handsome rides in on his horse. Now, he could be a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. And we do have Aquarius sitting here double on the table for Virgo at this time. So, yeah, that for people that are single, you might be... It's almost like you're waiting around for somebody to get a divorce or something like that. And then it does look like things are going to happen. You might be waiting around for that perfect job or someone to leave the job or something. It looks like it's going to come to a big, big head for Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, if you have a yes or no, think about it right now. You have big surprises coming your way and a third-party situation going on around you, Virgo. So either you're involved in a third-party type thing or you're concerned about somebody else, and maybe that's where you're hanging around waiting and watching to see, and then boom, big explosion here. But I do feel like it's, what was bottom of the deck for Virgo? Someone watching you. So I feel like either you're watching or somebody's keeping their eye on you. They're watching you, what you're getting up to. So yeah, I do feel this is quite yuck, but then it's very nice over here. Okay, so that's what we have for Virgo. Okay, Libra. Here we go, Libra. Victory and success around your money and your finances. You might be dealing with a Virgo energy. But also I feel like victory and success, lots of hard work, putting a lot of efforts in. I feel for a lot of Libras out there, all you're focused on at the moment is your job, your career, your money, your study. And then you're going to need a break here. This is sort of where you're going to contemplate, what do you want to do next? So some of you might be just leaving school. Some of you might be finishing up with some sort of university degree. Some of you might be changing jobs or something. But whatever it is, it's very successful. But you're sort of sitting down and working out what you want to do next. And as I said, you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. You might be getting information from a Virgo. Okay, so what have we got for Libra? What's the messages today? There's a want to move, a want to change things. You will, but there's a delay here. You've got something to do with a relationship that works. It's more like a business relationship than an actual loving relationship. I'm feeling this is all to do with work, money, and finance. We do have this sexual card sitting in the middle here. It can represent fertility as well. If it's all about fertility, you got success with a baby boy, I believe that would be indicating there. There's some sort of forced changes that you need to do. You might need to rearrange the finances, or you need to move somewhere, or change jobs, or change who you're hanging around and that. But you've got a very good outcome over here. There's a lot of finance in the Libra reading at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look. Libra, think about a question, yes or no. Okay, you might get a yes or no, or you might not. You make them happy, and happy days are ahead. So very, very nice cards there for Libra today. Just don't go holding on to something from the past here. It could be a person, could be this one here. I like to say that that's earth energy, like Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but others would say it's like the wands, which would be fire, which is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It might have nothing to do with the star signs. This could just be someone that's everybody's friends. It even can represent overseas for some of you. It could be overseas communication. It could be a need to travel, and maybe that's why you're building the money up to travel and move, or you're waiting on someone. But yeah, there might be a little hiccup with some sort of communication that goes a bit sour, but then everything looks like it's all on board. A lot of these readings today are going sour, but then they're turning around saying it's all going to be all right. So thank God for that. Scorpio, karma has hit you. You are deciding to walk away from something. Some of you might be dealing with a medical issue. This could be the need to get more information from a young doctor or someone who is really, really up on what's new in the world. I feel some of you might be dealing with restricted movement, or you feel like someone's not talking to you at the moment. But if you've been waiting for someone to have a karmic debt paid, it looks like it's already happened, and you don't even see that it's the karma train hit and it's spinning around. For others, this is like you taking a gamble on something, maybe medical, maybe financial, but first you're deciding to walk away either from the emotional baggage, or you're walking away from a specific field of work, or you're walking away from something. You're deciding you don't want to take part in this anymore. And then you're getting news and information. It's coming in slow. Some of you might be dealing with injuries, and this would be healing sitting here. So what Scorpio need to know right now? What Scorpio need to know right now? Scorpio, there's some sort of stress at home, maybe an illness, something like that, maybe business worries. This is where you're sort of like, this needs to stop. These three cards all together is sort of like something is out of whack. It needs to stop now. Once you've sorted whatever that is out, this is happiness. If it's a health-related matter, this is good health sitting over here. I'd like to say the spirit energy around you, something to do with their head. Like they might have had a stroke, or they might have had something like that, because I'm feeling that kind of energy, and I'm getting pain in my head just looking at the cards. But you don't have doubles. Maybe they're being a bit shy. Let's see if we get a double. No, we're getting the hospital. See, there's some sort of energy. Okay, we've got the double king. So it's a male energy around you, something to do with the hospital, the head. And started off small and then went bang. So there is some energy around that. Now, I do have to mention also, this could be something to do with a car incident and hitting their head, and this would be the police officer. Now, why I'm mentioning this is, for some of you Scorpios out there, someone's sending you love from the other side and telling you things are going to be okay, and sort themselves out. Right, so here we go. Whoa, they obviously want to come out for you, Scorpio, today. Scorpio, think about a question, yes or no answer, and then we'll see what we get for you, Scorpio. Slow it down, Scorpio. Take one day at a time. Be careful who you're trusting right now. This could be with financial information. It could be with your health information. It could be with your love life. And for some of the Scorpios out there, you might be dealing with nice surprises that you're going to find out that you're pregnant, or that one of your best friends pregnant. You do have male energy here, so I'd have to say if it is a pregnancy, it would be a baby boy. And that's what we have for Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius. Wow, Sagittarius. You've been holding on in the past. You're deciding to walk away. And you're very, very direct about what you want. Now, you may be walking in the direction of whoever he is. He's watching the whole thing unfold here. He's looking at the walking away. Now, this doesn't have to be walking away from a person. This could be a job, or it could be money, or it could be a family member that you don't get on with anymore. It could be a best friend. You're holding on to it. You're holding on to the way things were. But Sagittarius, you're deciding that I'm not putting my energies in this anymore, and you're very direct with what you want to do. Now, for some of you, you could be walking away from a job into something very secure. For others, this person could be, They're telling you when, where, how everything's going to unfold. Let's just get some more information for Sagittarius. Okay, Nine of Diamonds is jumped straight out on top of the Four of Pentacles. Some Sagittarius people out there, you will be either dealing with someone with a baby girl, or someone's going to have a cesarean birth and they're going to have a little girl. Very healthy, very happy energy that I've got there that dropped out for you, Sagittarius. Okay, that flipped as well. Some of you are dealing with money matters. This is a new job. I think you might be walking away from something that you've been holding on to, trying to get things happening. You're finally closing up shop or whatever, taking the money and then doing something totally different that you've always wanted to do by the looks of it. Okay, this can represent third party, but I'm not feeling that. I'm just feeling like something to do with someone in spirit. We've got the double sevens here, so that might have died in July, birthday in July, or it might be someone close to you and it's their birthday in July or something like that, and they're trying to send messages through. This would represent their kidney health or their head. We got double fours here, so we got March, we got April, and we got July. You've definitely got energies from spirits coming through. You're going to make the changes you want to make, Sagittarius. You're going to go on that financial journey, that love journey, the people you want to hang around. I think that there is a third person that you don't need to associate with anymore. It's almost like once this is out of the picture, then you keep going on your merry journey, because this is learning lessons and stability and happiness. So I think this walking away is representing, this could be someone that's just not a friend anymore. And you might get news, you might be at home with your partner or your kids or whatever, and then someone gives you some news and says, oh, did you hear such and such doesn't work there anymore? And you're sort of like, finally, the balance is back. I just feel like this is someone either feeling left out or someone you need to leave out. Okay, so that's the messages for Sagittarius. We'll just get your yes or no cards just in case the yes or no comes out. So think about a yes or no question if you have one, Sagittarius, and we'll get these cards out on the table for you. Okay, so Sagittarius, think about your question and we'll see what we get. Now, you might just get some messages, you might not even get a yes or no. Give this a second chance and long-term commitment here. So for some of you, I wasn't really feeling that kind of energy, but for some of you, you might be in a long-term commitment. There may have been a bit of a hiccup. Maybe someone interfered in your business. You're going to give this thing a second chance. If it's about a job, long-term commitment to a job, give it a second chance and then it will be long-term commitment. Bottom of the deck, you had balances finally coming back. So I kept feeling that during your reading. Anyway, that's it. That's Sagittarius. So I'll catch everybody on the next round.